Thank you for clicking this video. Before you watch, please consider subscribing to this channel. Remember to subscribe, and subscribe! Because subscribing is free, percuma. And also you are supporting small channel to keep making videos. Enjoy guys!
Hello guys! Welcome back to the Technologies! It's almost 12 something, and today I have a very exciting thing to do. I'm gonna add a side box because for those who are like me, who like to go for a long recent motorcycle trip, you'll find a problem. Like in this naked bike especially, which is you don't have a place to store your things. And you'll find another option, which is to install a luggage rack, install a pannier. But for this ER6N, especially a naked bike, if I'm thinking of installing a top box on it, it'll definitely gonna look ugly, man. Top box it doesn't look very well. With my opinion, it doesn't look very well for a naked bike. So I'm gonna install a side box. Installing a side box, I think, will be much more better in terms of the look. It'll be much more pleasant to look at the side box. And the side box that I'm installing is a Givi side box, which is very useful, that you can easily attach and detach it when you already arrive at your hotel. Then you decide not to use it, you can just keep it. Oh shit, this red light. Fuck. It's a good day. It's a sunny day. Hopefully it won't be raining today because I have a lot of things to do. And I'm very excited for the box. So my next list of touring is going for Batong. Batong is in Thailand. It's in southern Thailand. I'm planning to explore that maybe in the next week or next 2 weeks. So I have this side box, this GV side box, to put all my belongings, and I think it's more than enough, as I have 70 liters, because each of these box is 35 liters left and right, so it makes up to 70 liters. It's really more than enough to store all my belongings there. For those who are celebrating Hari Raya, Selamat Hari Raya for you all! This is the third day of Hari Raya. You can see the traffic is not very jammed because everyone is still taking leave back in their hometown, spending time with their families, having a good time, and the city is very empty. It's quite empty actually. This bike is different from 200cc. What? Easily that you can go to 100. Easily. Effortless. Now it's already 113. Very stable. In this bike it's very amazing. The power, the pickup is amazing. 600cc is different from 200cc. I can reach 100 like easily on the second to third gear. And you know, when you are overtaking bikes, car, you're confident because the power is always there. Just forgive me because I'm completely a newbie. Very excited upgrading to this 600cc beast. Motherfucker! If you guys do notice my tights, there's a tie of shirt, a long sleeve shirt. I'm wearing the anti-UV shirt. It's a very cheap one that I get from Decathlon. It's a shaving long sleeve shirt. So it's very good for the anti-UV radiation, and you won't get a lot of sunburn. You won't get any sunburn, in fact, if you wore this when you're riding for a quick close distance ride. I'll wear a long sleeve shirt. If I'm going for a long ride, I'm perhaps gonna go for the full equipment, the jacket, for the safety purposes. Right, U-turn.
I have arrived at this shop. It's called Maju Motor Racing, located in Shah Alam. I get a call from the owner. He said he has a second-hand Givi box in good condition. I guess I'm very lucky to find this box at a very good price. And I also need to install this type of screw, and I forget what the name is, but it is a screw that holds the rear stand, so it's easier for you to work on the bike. So while waiting for them to fix my bike, I thought of going for a quick lunch just beside the shop. There's this decent looking Chinese shop, so I just give it a try, and let's see what they have here. I ordered a kampiong chicken. It's 9 ringgit with the white rice as well. It's decent, not very hard to swallow. And after I finish my lunch, I'm gonna check on Audrey. Look at that! That was the screw that I was talking about. And now finally I can put my bike on rear stand. And one thing before I could install the rear rack, which is the place for me to mount the Givi box, I first need to relocate the rear signal to the mudguard fender with the bracket which Givi already provided. Because the way how Givi designed to mount this side box is a little bit towards the backwards, so the pillion rider will have ample room for his or her legs. If you plan to install this Givi side box, make sure you know a little bit knowledge of how to do the basic wiring. But if you are just like me, you don't want the hassle, you don't want the headache, you can just let the shop, you can just outsource to the shop to install it for you and just pay them the labor fee. In this case, I paid 50 ringgit for the labor fee, which I think is worth it. It saved me from all the headache that I have to install it myself. If I install it myself, it will take me around like 2-3 hours to get this thing done, and plus I might screw up the wiring. Installing the rear rack is quite simple actually. You just need to screw it to some of the mounting point on your bike. The rack feels very sturdy. It definitely can take some beating. I'm using the PLX 4104, which is a specific pannier holder for Givi monokey side cases. Finally done! Next, I installed the gear indicator, which I'll talk about it in the next video, and proceed with the periodic maintenance, which is changing the black oil and the oil filter. And I wait around 20 to 25 minutes to drain out all the black oils. And I'm using this brand, Fuchs Silicone Pro 415W50. Last time, this is the oil that Kawasaki recommend to use on their bike. I even saw an older Kawasaki Versys having this sticker on the engine part. This sticker says that Kawasaki recommends only silicone motorcycle oil. But Kawasaki recommends no more of this oil because they have already made their own oil. They don't want to recommend you this Fuchs oil to you anymore. They want you to buy their own oil. But honestly, I'm telling you that after changing to this oil, the engine is very smooth, buttery smooth, and how the engine sound is very smooth, and I'm very happy to use this oil. I can feel it because I drive it back from Penang to KL. The engine is a bit rough. After servicing and changing to this oil, the engine is buttery smooth.
Oh, so finally I have added my Sidebox and also added some, I don't know what the thing is that, for you to jack the motorcycle and service my bike, I think. And also I added the gear indicator. But before I go back and show you everything that I have done, the little bit of accessory and modification added, I'm gonna wash my car. So let's go now.